Hello, it's me again. I just wanted to sort of talk about the importance in sales of just asking for the close, because I feel like it's a very underrated way of selling a car. Because what I've found, I haven't tested it enough, is that people want to buy. They just don't. Getting over that hurdle of, yes, I'm buying the car, is something that people sort of struggle with. So if you just directly ask them, they have no, straight out just saying, do you want to proceed, or do you want to go ahead with the purchase of this car? It's sort of a very straightforward, blunt way of asking. Instead of something like an assumptive close, which can come off as rude or arrogant or whatever. It does obviously depend case to case what sort of person what sort of buyer the person is. I think that's sort of the whole trick of sales. I didn't really understand, and I'm still sort of getting my head around what sales actually means. Because initially what I found is that if you're just nice to people and, show that you care and you want to find the best car for them, something that suits them, people just tend to buy. I don't know, it's such a strange thing. I thought it'd be such a tricky thing, such a, blunt, okay, these are the numbers, you're not leaving until I have a decision. At least where I am in a country town, it's very laid back. It's sort of make your mind up, there's no pressure. And a lot of the business that we do through Toyota in my town is through referrals. People appreciate, being able to think about something and not being pushed into a decision, and ultimately might not be the best decision for them. And I think up front, if people can see that that's the type of person you are, that makes it so much easier. And a lot of the time they will just go straight ahead with it. I've also found that some people just don't want to buy. You can go through the motions of someone, oh, this is the car, show them through it, spend hours, explaining to the car, and then at the end of the day they just don't want to buy. They say that 10% of people won't buy regardless of what you say. 10% of people are going to buy regardless of what you say. They're just there to buy the car. It's straightforward, hand me the keys sort of thing. And then there's that 80% that, you have to decide what kind of person they are. And then sort of lead the sale in a way that best suited for them, explain everything, and be just straightforward and honest and nice. And then that's the 80%. That's what sales is, trying to convince those people that this is the right car for them and it's going to service all their needs and all their wants for the right money. Apparently I've been told there's 4 different types of buyers. So there's a analytical buyer that's very focused on the numbers, emotion-based buyer, which is, they care about the excitement and it's getting a new car, and show them the features and be excited with them. And I'll have to look up the other ones because I'm not sure. So this will cut to me with the other 2. Okay, I can't find it. My internet's not working. Anyway, that'll be the project for tomorrow. I'll explain that a bit better. Another great way is sort of an extension of that types of buyers is mirroring people. Because what I've found is people like to buy cars from their friends or people that sound like their friends. So if you go out to someone and sound like someone that they're not familiar with, that they're not comfortable with, you won't have that rapport and familiarity. But if you go out to someone and you sound exactly like their friends, how their friends speak, that's a great way to, you know, build trust and, you know, build a credibility and, you know, ultimately trust in what you're saying and what you're doing. Yeah, and their friends typically talk how they talk. So if you can just mirror how they're talking, then it works well for, you know, selling a car to someone and building that rapport in the same way. Anyway, that's what I found so far, but we'll see if that changes down the line. Thank you.